Hello guys, this is Shiraz Amazing Videos. Suzuki Swift Review. A compact hatch that does the essentials well. For nearly 30 years, Australian consumers have favored this compact car, and the latest version doesn't deviate from the formula. The Suzuki Swift is a nostalgic look back at bygone times. This lightweight hatchback is delightfully simple, with a few modern touches to keep it relevant in the modern era, in a world of massive four-wheel drive utes and 3-ton SUVs. Under the hood of this new Swift, a new 3-cylinder engine with mild hybrid assistance replaces the 4-cylinder engine from the previous model. Together with the low peak outputs of 61 kilowatts and 110 Nm, the fuel consumption is also low, coming in at only 4.0 L, 100 km for the CVT automatic model and 3.8 L, 100 km for the uncommon 5-speed manual. Because each version weighs less than 1 ton, its small size and extremely trim figure allow for those fuel-efficient numbers. Additionally, at 919 kg, the base Suzuki Swift Hybrid GL is exceptionally svelte. But the list of features is also. To save fuel consumption, the Swift is equipped with a mild hybrid system. With a drive-away price of $24,490 for a manual transmission and $26,990 for an automatic, the Swift is the least expensive hybrid vehicle in Australia. LED headlights and a 9-inch infotainment system with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and satellite navigation are standard features. However, basic steel wheels with plastic hubcaps, a driver's seat without a height adjustment, and a basic plastic steering wheel are also included with entry-level cars. Active cruise control, lane keeping assistance, and auto emergency braking are all included. However, blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert are limited to more expensive models. For $28,490 drive away, the mid-grade Swift Hybrid Auto Plus adds leather upholstery, heated seats, and alloy wheels. The cabin is simple and somewhat antiquated. For an additional $1,000, the top-tier Swift Hybrid GLX model gets paddle shifters, polished alloys, climate control, and a wireless charging pad. There are drum brakes on the back axle on every variant, and the new Swift does not come with a driver monitoring system, front center airbag, or reverse auto braking. It's likely to lose its 5-star NCAP rating as a result of those omissions. However, those are the kinds of features that make the least expensive Toyota Yaris go over the $30,000 drive-away threshold, while every Swift falls short of that threshold. Aside from the touchscreen, the Swift's interior isn't very contemporary. In an all-new model, analog dials are a rare sight. The high roof, thin pillars, and large windows of the Swift contribute to the impression that the cabin is larger than it actually is. Higher-end models use tone and texture to achieve this effect. The driver's instruments are analog, despite the vehicle's sizable center screen. There is ample room to accommodate 5 adults of average size, and visibility is not an issue. The large hybrid emblem on the boot is overpriced because the Swift needs the humming gasoline engine to move forward. The 12-volt mild hybrid Swift, which has an integrated starter generator to relieve the motor of some of its load, achieves impressive fuel economy even though it won't be able to stealthily maneuver through a parking lot. The requirement for premium unleaded limits the amount of money that can be saved at the gas pump, which is a drawback. Furthermore, it lacks the lively feel of competing hybrids. When accelerating fully, the triple cylinders produce a loud thrum that makes them seem to have little electric power. Support. The 3-cylinders performance is not very impressive. This is not a quarter-mile vehicle. It takes 12 seconds to reach 100 km per hour. Overtaking demands preparation and perseverance. Nevertheless, driving the Swift is a pleasure. Its lightweight and effortless handling around corners are further reinforced by its responsive and well-balanced steering. In order to minimize body roll in the bends and keep the Swift reasonably flat during cornering, the low mass in conjunction with the adjusted suspension system works. Its well-calibrated brake and throttle responses smooth out inputs, making drivers feel more confident, and the way it handles abrupt road bumps has a nice rounded edge. Its small tires provide lots of grip, and the driver assistance systems that can make driving a modern car difficult aren't too intrusive. Verdict: 4 points. A pleasant throwback to simpler times, the Suzuki Swift Hybrid is straightforward, reasonably priced, and easy to get along with. Suzuki Swift Hybrid. Starting at $24,490 for a drive away. Engine. 1.2-liter, 3-cylinder hybrid with 112 Nm and 61 kilowatts. Health 6 airbags, adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, and auto emergency braking. Guarantee, service 5 years at ULTD KM, or $1,955 per year. 265 liters of cargo. Repair kit for spare parts.